Oh. Just got to turn my monitor on and see who's who, what's what, where's where. I don't know yet. I would assume I've got sound. Oh, there we are. And let me check the chat. Good morning, Jesse. I'm good, thank you. How are you today? How are you today, my friend? If I'd known this was going to work as well as it did, I probably would have made it prettier. But it really did turn out to be a good jig. And I'm going to have to put it in a nearby space because this thing is useful. Maybe up here. Maybe up here. Amongst the other homemadities. Wow, you watch me in Hungary? Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. Hey, Rod, how you doing? How was the birthday? How was the birthday, friend? Saw a lot of shouts out to you. So it must have been pretty good, at least in that regard. We're still giving this away. I've got a little sign up sheet, so to speak, on my membership page. I mean, not the membership page, the community page. And you can go over there and see it. I'll show you what it is right now. But if you go over there and say you want it, you'll be in the drawing to get it, to win this custom hook knife and wonderful case. And you just go over there and let me know. And you're in it. Now, if you're already a member, you get in it automatically. And if you say you want in and you're a member, you get in twice. So somebody's gonna win it. If I just, oh, it didn't fit. That would have been cool if it just sat right there like that. Ottawa, Canada here. Hey, Samantha in Canada, salute to you. Thank you for joining us. Y'all are still cold up there. It is warming up down here in Georgia. Was in my bed, but yes, gives lots of love from everyone. Heartwarming. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bed's not a bad place to be. It's like one of my favorite places to be, other than the shop. Yo, it's crazy. It was my birthday on February 12th, and no one really wished me a happy birthday. You're the first. Bless you. Well, happy birthday, Sean. Happy birthday to you. That's biased. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool. Um, but I built it. But I built it alongside this one, and this one has a different sort of case for it. But I built this handle as very purpose built. Like you can see the off center. It suits very specifically my hand how I made it. So I don't want to give this away. It might be awkward for a different sized hand than mine. But this one worked wonderfully. I think it's going to be a universal fit. But super cool wood that I got from Echo Woodcrafts, who makes incredible jewelry, ladies. He makes great earrings over there. So I'm gonna put this one back in the sleeve, and then we'll get to some sharpening. What we can do is go ahead and sharpen the blade on this. I don't know that I've done a whole lot with this one, sharpen wise. I sharpened it when I first made it, but I've demonstrated it so much just to make sure it was. It probably could use a good stropping, a good stropping. First, I'm going to see if I can change this light a little bit. I had a couple of bulbs poof out on me, so I don't have the kind of light that I like the most. I'm one of those people that needs light, like I need coffee. But either way, we got to polish this thing up. We'll go ahead and do it with what we have. And I think the last time we went up the scales in the sandpaper, I don't think that was a bad idea. But what I think I want to do is just clean it off real good, and then run the strop over it. And I think the cleaning that I'm going to do is going to be with that. Because all in all, I just kind of like what the stuff does. Not a paid sponsorship. But it could be. Play your cards right, WD. You play your cards right. So again, first thing I'm going to do is just clean off, because that's going to be any kind of little deposits, whatever. Anything that we don't always think about, that wood also has sap sometimes in it and other things in it. And depending on how green the wood is, you could get a lot of that in there, right? So what we want to do, clean it off pretty good. Pretty well would be proper English, right? But it's good enough. Good enough. You're tough enough. Bow, bow, bow. Are you tough enough? Bow, 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 bow. Tough enough. I hit my remote control on my light. Okay, let's get to this polish. I think I want to try the polishing with the wheel, with a good polishing wheel with some compound on it. So we're going to do that as soon as I find, a polishing wheel and some compound. Compound. And we can polish with the rotary tool for sure. Let's do that since it's available and it's right here. Put the stop on it. Take this bit off. Why did my channel change? Sorry, you guys. My whole, I don't know why YouTube did that. It cut me off of my own live stream and put somebody else's up there. Like with no effort on my part. And so my chat was gone away. So I apologize to anybody who was talking to me and right in front of you and ignoring you wholly and completely. And I apologize. So let me see if I can catch up at least. Do, 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 do. Hello, Wes. What you making today? Hey, James. Hey, Carnage. Today I'm just gonna polish up some stuff. I'm gonna sharpen up some stuff. I got a couple things, like we got a lot of blades in the shop, so it's constant maintenance on those things. Things are good, Carnage. Thank you. How are you today, man? So I want to polish up this blade because this one is the one that's going in the giveaway. And you can't do a giveaway with a bad tool. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give away a bad tool. I don't want to give away a bad tool. That's for sure. Forgive me, y'all. I am still adjusting my lighting. I'm a little weird about that. Let's see. There are these sort of buffing wheels here. And what I'm assuming is that they fit onto these little things. I'm going to assume that that's the case. And I'm going to twist one in there. Nice and tight. I reached in there and grabbed these needle nose. I've been looking for them for a month. They've been right there next to me the whole time. I'm ridiculous. Ridiculous. So what I do with this is I lock it on and I use my heat gun. Oh, first I plug in my heat gun and yeah, I'll use that to sort of give me a nice coating of that green. I did a little research, not a lot of research, a little research on this stuff. Or I observed other people's research. And this stuff essentially is sort of most of the compound is the green stuff that's holding it together. And then there's some stuff in there that's really good for sharpening as well. But what I'm going to do is just melt this down with the heat gun slowly until it's almost drippy. but not quite. So it's almost drippy. When I see it start to run, then I know I pretty much got what I want. And I know this is an unconventional technique and it's scaring you. All right. So that's then what I do. I just smear it on there. Now, if you decide to be overzealous at your own risk and try to turn this motor on this thing right now, you will splatter yourself and everything around you with all of this green goop. But if you can be a little bit patient, it'll firm right up and you can utilize that on this without spattering it all over your face. And I know what I said. Stop it with your jokes and shenanigans. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So all the little drips that fell just now, I'm scooting them out of the way because they're now hard. Because this is wax, ultimately, right? And with wax, it gets hard and you can chip it right up. We all know this from other wax experiments we might have had in that person or that. Hey, BK, how you doing? Do. You got your block under your arm for a bit? What the heck? Felt the shaking under my foot. Hmm. All right, now my blade is rotating this thing is rotating this way. So what I want it to do is rotate away, like towards the blade, like that. That's what I'm doing here. Steady spaghetti. What the dealio? This is gonna be so weird. Just slinging stuff all over me. I can feel it curling little pieces of whoop. Get a little bit lower where I can get a little bit better handle on things. Let me clear out my a little bit. Give myself a couple of points of rest. Boom, boom, boom. Let us see how the strop reacts to the task. Good morning, BK. Gonna use your underarm trick. I've never been more or less sanding down my strap with polishing compound to warm it up that way. Oh, that's smart. If you want some of that bump it so naturally curves out of the I missed it. John Parham in the building. So what I like about this little strap is I got way more control over it than a stationary strap and trying to roll this blade over it. Because I can just keep working my way down this blade with this strap, and I can carry that curve, as I go. And you can see that's working. And we all know that these are the worst knives to sharpen. So I'm really trying to put a sincere effort into effective techniques to do it. So that one, I don't have to do it as often, and two, when I do, I'll have something that feels comfortable and not so bothersome. But I do believe that the school of thought is that the more clean curvature you got in this thing, and the smoother and slipperier the back of it is, then probably the better you cut. So I want to put in the proper time. Proper time on it. And this is the 2000 grit. A little water. Just pull that burr a little bit. If there is one on this back side, inside, whichever side you want to reference it as. Do I even have any nearby wood that I can demonstrate on? Let's see. Do I have scrap? I have demonstrative pieces of wood available. There's enough to use the word scrap in the shop. Well, maybe we should stop using bad French accents too. That would be good. I don't know what this is. It's probably pine. Probably yellow pine. That's pretty good for yellow pine. Which is not the most fun wood to carve. I don't know how to describe to you how to tell when one of these is sharp, other than kind of a sound. And that sound changes with different types of wood, of course, but pine being very terry. I don't know if you know what I mean, but pine wants to tear out really easily. It's just the nature of it. This is carving like it's not pine. Like I've never really gotten to pine to do this. And it's not bad. You can see that's a tight little grain there, but Not bad. That's smooth inside of there. So performance on this little booger is good. Oh, I tell you what, this is the kind of jerk I am. I bought a lighter from Runix shop and I use it multiple times a day. And because of that, I'm a construction guy and I drop it so often. I swear I drop it so often. And knows this about me. And so when he built it specifically for me. And I drop this thing a dozen times a week. It's embarrassing how clumsy a nice thing becomes in a shop like this. I just dropped it. Concrete floor. I do this all the time. Look at that. That is African blackwood. A quality product, man. I'm not going to stop talking about it because a quality product. When somebody takes time and pride and does something well, I'm going to give them all the props in the world. That's how I'm built. Because not everybody's doing that. Not everybody's doing it. Some people are selling cheap and easy. All right. So we're all shimmied up. We're all shined up. I am going to put another coat of the linseed oil on it. It's been soaking in good. And I think the rule of thumb is that if it soaks in and once it stops soaking in, that's when you can put your finish on, your final finish. I'm going to hit it again with the boiled linseed oil, see if I can get it shiny again. And then we'll put it away and give it some time to get right. And then we'll put probably a poly finish, a spray on poly, and probably a high gloss. Or depending on who wins it, they may not want a finish. They may want to put their own finish on, and that's cool too. So I'll go ahead and put this in. But remember, if you want to win it, join the community. Well, not join the community. Just go to the community page on my page, and we'll see. Hold on. One second. Sorry, y'all. That is my good brother who showed up to give me a hand today and pick up one of my automobiles from the mechanic. So I'm going to holler at y'all a little bit later on. Remember, if you want to win it, go to my community page and just let me know. And you'll be in the contest. And if you're a member, you'll be in it twice. And I appreciate y'all very much. Good luck to you. Good day to you. I'll be back later when I get an opportunity. Thank y'all for the subs. Thank y'all for the likes. We'll see you soon. West Desert. Peace.